So we'll get started and we'll finish it off as well. Okay. And once we finish it off, we'll talk a little bit about speed maths that we were supposed to do yesterday. I mean, today morning. Okay. But anyways, so we'll do it now. In that case, a few things we'll try to study. We did up till question number 21. Okay. He suspected that the manager has an axe to grind. An axe to grind means selfish motive. Okay. Right. Oily tongue means too much praise. Okay. Praising. You are this, you are that. Okay. Alpha and omega means starting and ending. Ins and outs means in detail. Right. Every nitty gritties. So the first thing over here is like we have to find out the relation between these words. Okay. Promise is to fulfill. Then what? What do you guys think? If promise is to fulfill, then okay. What do you mean by pawn? Pawn means you go to some shop, pawn shop.
The pawn shop, sir. Like, we will give the product or any valuable things and we will get the money.
Yeah,
for it.
true. Okay.
And we need to give it back, give the money back, and we will collect our valuables.
Yup. True. Absolutely. It's like, credit. Okay. Redeem is not to just go back and collect. Okay. Redeem doesn't mean that you go back and collect the same stuff. Okay. Redeem means to compensate for something. Okay. Redeem is to compensate. Right. Pledge means you have pledged to be a good officer, to become a good officer, an officer, a good lawyer, maybe, okay, a good teacher like me, maybe, okay, at least trying to be, okay. That is called pledge. Deny means you refuse. Okay, you refuse, you deny. I deny doing that. That means you have not done that. This is what is your query. Okay, right? So promise is to fulfill. Promise gets fulfilled when you do promise. If I have promised 200 classes, then it will have to be fulfilled, right?
Yes.
Okay. So prisoner, in a sense that when prisoner completes his or her punishment terms, then he or she might be released. Okay. But as prisoners, such person are supposed to be in the prison, right? So prisoner and prisoners getting released. So it's like a dichotomy. Okay. Dichotomy. It's also a word. Dichotomy. Okay. It's like east west. Okay. Male, female. Okay. Good, bad. These are all called dichotomy. Okay. Right. So which one we are left with? Law is to enforce. Okay. Right. So what happens? Law is supposed to be enforced. Okay. So this is the correct usage. Okay. The promise is to fulfill. The law has to be enforced. Okay. Enforced, not enforced. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. 23 is to ignore. If heed is to ignore, then what do you mean by heed? Heed means heed. Heed means pay attention. Okay. Heed means to pay attention, concentrate, right? Like you guys might be concentrating over here. Like you guys might be paying attention over here. Okay. The opposite of which is, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. For ignorance, we avoid.
Yeah. So heed and ignorance are opposite. So we are looking for opposite. Okay. What do you guys think? Which one is the right answer? 1 second, guys. 1 moment, guys. Yeah. So sorry about it. Yeah. So these two words, heed and ignorance or ignore, are what? Antonyms. We are looking for antonyms. Pacify means to soothen. Okay. SOTHN. Okay. THEN. Or pacify means you are saying, okay, fine, let's not fight. Okay. You are trying to, as a national leader, let's say you are Modi, for example. Okay. So you go to Ukraine to pacify the war between Russia and Ukraine. Right? Okay. Entice means just opposite. No, you should fight. Like US, you should fight. You should fight for your land. You should buy our arms and all that. Okay. So this is enticing, right? Inciting. Surmount and conquer are synonyms. You are surmounting your own inhibitions. Okay. Conflict and discord are also synonyms. Okay. Are also synonym. Okay. There is discord, there is conflict, right? Okay. Ally means friend. Okay. Dispel means what? What is the meaning of dispel, guys? Dispel means reject, right? Dispel means reject, throw away. Okay. Put out. There is a syringe and yeah. Okay. So there is a syringe. There is a stopper and you use this to okay for medicine and stuff, right? So the process that the medicine or whatsoever the content is, okay, if it comes out, that is called dispel or otherwise discharge also. So ally or ally, both means friend. Okay, and dispel means to give out, throw out, put out, something like that. So these are not related. Pacify is to incite. You are inciting violence. You are doing opposite of pacify. The next word is escape is to abscond. Escape is to abscond. What do you guys think about it? Escape is to abscond. Okay. Abscond also means to run away. Okay. Let's say, for example, you find the military training so tough that you abscond yourself from military, right? You ran away or you escaped. Okay. So freedom is that you are not answerable. You are free. Nobody is deciding you, controlling you as to how you should behave, how your code of conduct should look like. Okay. Right. Individuality is your self, like Gaurav sir. How does sir behave? How is sir psyche? How does sir interact? Okay, what does he do? How does he do? Okay, how does Devanathan reacts, acts? How does Bharat does? That is called individuality. Each one of us might have our own individuality. Maybe a sense of clothing, maybe the liking of some food, okay, choice of arms. Somebody may like Air Force, somebody may like Army, Navy, somebody may like Coast Guard, okay? So somebody may like CAPF, okay? Somebody might want to join MNS, okay? That is called individuality. Weaken means to make something weak, okay? Submission means you have submitted. You have submitted yourself for the preparation of military or armed forces. You have submitted yourself. I submit myself into the feet of Lord XYZ, okay? Right? Okay? Endless before that. Exult means extremely happy. You got recommended. That is called exult. Lament, loss of somebody. Okay. Someone, death, you lament. Okay. Right. When you lament, you wail, you cry your hearts out with water dripping from your eyes. That is called wail. Then there is weep. Okay, that's a slightly less degree of wail. Endless means something which does not have no end. That is infinity. Eternal, it also means the same, never ending. Okay. Continuous. So which one is the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer, guys? Which one is the correct answer over here, guys?
Option B, less than eternal.
All right. Question number 25. Yeah, yesterday how many we did it correct from here? Okay, think about it. Yep, guys, any answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll check. Okay. In spite of an unprecedented, what do you mean by unprecedented? Unprecedented means unimaginable, something which you could not anticipate. That is called unprecedented. In spite of an unprecedented boom in the market, there has been the boom in the market, the economy has been growing, dash what he had sold the previous year. In spite of an unprecedented boom in the market, somebody is selling something and had to remain content. The paper dealer could not push up his sales. The paper dealer could not push up his sales. Right? You all know what is sales. Okay. So the paper dealer could not push up his sales in spite of an unprecedented boom in the market. The paper dealer could not push up his sales and had to remain content with a volume of sales lower than what he had sold the previous year. You have to look for these connections. These questions are easy over here, but in exams it gets tricky. When it gets tricky, you look for these connecting dots. Okay, you guys have to look for what? The connecting dots. Okay, right? 26. Fast, guys, fast. So we can have a little bit of time. Private sector is guided by dash have low profitability. Private sector is guided by what? Probably we are talking about some big principle. This is an introductory principle that we want to talk about. Okay, so private sector is guided by pattern of society loses its relevance as profit motive and therefore socialistic, which take longer time to complete, and it does not take interest in the project. Private sector is guided by pattern of society. Is this private sector guiding the pattern of society? Private
So,
sector is, yeah, we'll check for it. Private sector is guided by profit motive. Therefore, like for example, there's a private coaching center, they would not care for you. This is a socialistic model. Okay, they would probably charge 30,000, 50,000, 60,000 for your classes, for your SSBs preparation and all that. Okay, so private sector is guided by profit motive and therefore socialistic pattern of society. This is called socialistic pattern of society. Loses its relevance, right? As loses its relevance. What loses its relevance? Okay, socialistic pattern of society loses its relevance because it doesn't care. I won't do something which gives me 5k. I'll do something which gives me 500k. Right? As means why? As means why? This is what the sense is. It does not take interest in the projects. It does not take into the projects which take long time to complete and have low profitability. So which one is the right answer over here, guys?
it's option B.
It's option D, delta. Right? Look,
Yes.
nothing linked. If you read this QRPS, the private sector is guided by profit motive and therefore socialistic, which take long time to complete, and pattern of society loses its relevance as it does not take interest in the projects, have low profitability. Now we read private sector is guided by profit motive and therefore socialistic pattern of the society loses its relevance as it does not take interest in the projects, which takes long time. The projects take long time to complete and these projects have low profitability. Okay, this is why the connecting links are very, very important in this jumbled phrases, the jumbled para or whatsoever it is, whatsoever you might want to call. Okay, right? Someone who said A. Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it could have been a close call, right? Yep, guys, quick. See, you are saying the question is science does not merely add new truths. We are talking about science, which does not merely add new truths, dash men's thinking and their lives. Science does not merely add new truths, destroy some old truths, discover new truths that thereby upsets the way of two old ones. It also, science does not merely add new truths, okay? New truths to what? To old ones, okay? New truths to old one. It also, the science does not merely add new truths to the old ones, it also, right, destroys some old truths and discover new truths that thereby upset the way of men's thinking and their lives. One thing is certain that S is the starting. Science does not merely add new truths to the old one, it also blah 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 and all that. Okay. And last one is R. Thereby upsets the way of men's thinking and their lives. Now we have to find out. So that means this and this is not the answer. Either B and C is the answer. So science does not merely add new truths to the old ones. It also, if I have to go by C, it reads, it also discovers new truths that destroy some old truths and thereby upsets the way of men's thinking and their life. It is lucid, very lucid. If we read this, so basically we have to check out these two. Science does not merely add new truths to the old one, it also destroys some old truths and discovers new truth that thereby upsets the way of men's thinking and their lives. Which one is more lucid? Which one is more lucid, guys? Science does not merely add truths to the old one, it also science adds new truths. We are adding about addition to the old one. It also destroys some old truths. We're talking about plus, destroy means minus. Okay, right? To the old one, it also destroys some old truths and discover new truths. Yeah.
Option B, sir.
Option B.
Yes, sir.
Somebody saying B and somebody saying C.
Nice.
This is how it should be. This is the option C.
Okay, sir.
If you go for option B, science does not merely add new truths to the old one, it also discovers new truths. You're already talking about science does not merely add new truths to the old one, it also discovers new truths. You're already saying it's adding new truths to the old one, it also discovers new truths. Okay, it's a little dicey and destroy some old truths. Okay. Yeah. How many of you for B?
Sure.
Okay. Who else? Who else? How many of you think it is C? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, right. So one thing is certain. A and D are not the answers. So we have to do 50-15, either these two. And also the placement of S is 1 and the placement of R is 4. Option B, science does not merely adds new truth to the old ones. It also discovers, okay, science does not merely add new truths to the old one, it also destroys some old truths and discover new truths that thereby upsets the way of. Okay, what do you guys think will upset the way of men's thinking and their lives? What do you think will upset? You are, let us say, a NEET aspirant. Okay, you wanted to go into the medical field and all that stuff, for example. So we're supposed to study biology, English, okay, physics, chemistry. Everyone knows that. Then a new legislature comes called NEP, National Education Policy, which says that NEET can be appeared by anybody who has passed 12th standard. Similarly, it could be in your case, right? TGC entry is open for arts graduate. We will make them engineers after their graduation, something like that. So for TGC entry, there are modalities that they have to be BE, BTech and all that stuff. So what will upset you? Destroying some old truths will upset you. So R has to be immediately preceded by P. I think this solves the problem over here that we are having. Right? Science does not merely add new truths to the old ones, it also discovers new truth. Not only add new truth, my previous reasoning that you are talking about adding and adding 2 times, maybe it can be discarded. So science does not merely add new truths to the old ones, it also discovers new truth that destroys some old truth and thereby upsets the way men's thinking and their lives. Okay. So which one shall we go ahead with? Which one shall we go ahead with? Are you guys, those who have chosen B, are they convinced that we can go ahead with C? Or you still want to fight? I know, Devanathan, you are going to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
So much. So that's the connection that you guys always have to look for. Like in this particular one, see, out of three, two were easy, one has been tricky, even though you know that there is only two option which is possible. Right? All right. So one word substitution, a story, short story with a moral or spiritual lesson is known as fiction is story. Fairy tale means Rapunzel, Aladdin, right? Not the dictator one. Okay, right? Tom and Jerry. Prose, anything which is not a poem is called prose. Parable is the right answer. Parable about Jesus Christ, for example. Parable about Lord Buddha, Mahavira. Okay. Moral or spiritual lesson. Who will give spiritual lesson? Gods like this, Jesus, Buddha, Mahavira, and all that. Similarly, in the respective religions, right? So we go ahead with C as the answer over here. A person who is excessive anxious about his health is known as. What is fastidious? Fastidious means difficult to please. Sir, is it okay? No, that's not okay. Work on it again. Sir, is it okay? No, that's not okay. Work on it again. Not okay. Come back, work on it again. That is what? Fastidious, right? Difficult to please. Pacifist. You are Modi going to Ukraine to advise Zelensky that why? Why, brother? So you are a pacifist here. I mean, in this sense, God knows why he went there for. What he went there for. Chauvinist. This is a PYQ word. Okay. Chauvinist. Okay. Meaning of chauvinist is almost same as radical. Okay. Chauvinist means they believe something which holds very dear and near to them. Okay, right? Chauvinist. Specifically, this word has been used for men, those who believe in the supremacy of male against women. Okay, this is called male chauvinist, right, guys? Or chauvinist for otherwise, that's like a hypochondriac is a person who worries too much about his or her health. Even if that person may not have some physical ailment, they might be worried about that. Okay, right?
Yes, sir. It's option B.
Is the right answer. That's correct. Okay. I'm just trying to work out with these emojis. These arrows can be moved. Okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah, sometimes when you guys have fun in front of my screen, I can probably also have some fun in front of your screen. Come on, man. What's wrong with this? Okay. The process of compulsory enlistment. What is enlistment? Okay. For military services is called. That means you have to compulsorily get yourself enrolled into military, or it is also called as draft. Okay. There are countries like UK, Israel, which has got compulsory military service, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the process of compulsory enlistment of military services is called,
Yes, sir.
okay, recruitment basically happens anywhere. Okay. We are talking about a recruitment which is specifically which happens in military service, and that is also compulsory enlistment. Okay. Pantheism means believing in many gods. Believing in many gods. That is called pantheism. Recruitment can happen in corporates also. Happen or not? Right? Sinecure means a position, okay? Position which does not require much of a work, but still that particular position holds, the holder of this particular position holds status and financial benefits. Okay, this is what the meaning of sinecure is. Sinecure, I mean, I don't know the pronunciation, you guys can tell me. Okay, right? Okay, so what we are left with, we are left with only one particular option, which is conscription. Okay, these state are smaller states. Nation, the meaning of state is nation only, right? It's not like Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Jharkhand and all that. It means state means nation in terms of polity. So these are the smaller states. They need to have people so that they could work for them, with them. So they have compulsory military services, right? So even the son of the princess in UK, Prince Harry, their father, okay, they both the brothers and all that, they had worked. Okay. But in India, it's a position. First thing, in India, candidate pool is just so huge. Out of 1 liter, you have to just take out one drop. Okay. Right. One drop is the need. And you have 1 liter. Candidate pool itself is just so huge. For example, in officer grade, every year 30 lakh people appear for exams. Exams, I'm saying, not saying SSBs. Exams means NDA. CDS, CAPF, CGCAT. Do you know that? Almost this number for both the session combined for NDA, CDS, one session for this number is 30 lakh. How does the numbers look like? NDA, let's say 1000. For example, CDS, another 1000. CAPF, another 1000. CGCAT, 200. So out of 30 lakh people, seats are 3200. How much is that? Close to 0.1%. Yes or no, guys? Close to 0.1%. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's how the number looks like. Okay. And people appearing for SSBs will go much higher than this because there's so many direct entries. So that's one. And number two, it's a profession of pride, of respect. Because of this is very short after. There was a time I went to Leh. I met a person from Israel. Okay, right. He was working with some automotive company at a big position. Right. So it was like telling to all the people and stuff that we Indians are so bad that we are looking for military services because it gives you food, clothing, medical care, and all that. It's like you just get into military service for all of your comforts. He literally made fun of me, okay, in front of another lady who was a mountaineer. I don't know which country she was from. She was from a country which her flag looked like this, and the down below it was pink and red. Which country is that? White and pink in their flag. White and red. Yeah, she was from Poland. Okay, so it doesn't work out in Europe that way. Like people work for 2 years and they're like, fine, go. In India, it's very different. People go there for so many reasons. But I would suggest you to go there only if it's your passion. Okay, only if it's your passion project. You really want to have it. You have to ask yourself why. Why do you want to go there? Again, you want to why. Again, you want to ask why. Again, you want to ask why. Again, you want to ask why. Why and why. 7 times when you ask why, then you are clear. Why do you want to join the Indian Defense Forces, or for that matter, Army, Navy, or Air Force? Having clarity on this alone will give you your fuel, your motivation. This alone will give you the taste for your success. So you have to be clear on why. If men knows why, they can literally endure anyhow. Right, guys? Do you understand me? If you understand me, good for you. Otherwise, I don't care. I'll get paid either ways. So you lose. All right. So we just wanted to talk a little bit about speed maths. This is what our agenda was. So, okay, fine. What I will do, I will take your attendance, and those of you who want to drop off, they might want to call it a day because you're just supposed to be with me. Yeah, only up till 12:30 because I started the class at 11:30, right? So we'll add a new column to the right and we'll copy these two, right? Agilan, Akash, Marshakti, Dinesh, Gigi Dinesh Kumar, Hariharan, Hariprasad, Harshni, Kartikeyan, Kavina, Kishore, Leela, Sanjaya, Shweta, Manushri, Nandika, Sham.
Present, sir.
Good, Sham. Are you getting the classes?
Yes, sir.
Naveen Kumar, Nayan Gowda, Preeti S,
Present, sir.
Maheshwari Abhinya, Ram Kumar, Kalayarsi, Roshan, Haripriya, Santosh Guru,
Present, sir.
Sarvanan, Shivyogi, Soumya.
Present, sir.
Getting the classes, Soumya? Sri Ramana,
Present, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anish.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sarvanan and yeah. You were present in the last class also, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Varshini S, Varshini T, Varunavi.
Present, sir.
Okay, you woke us up all. Okay. Veer Balaji, Vikas, Vivek Ram, Yashika Jovi,
Present.
Ayush, Anand Raja, Yarini.
Present, sir.
Okay, Yarini, you do not want to sleep?
No, sir. The class is going. No, sir. Till that time, I won't sleep. After that, I'll take.
Good. So, all those of you who might want to drop off, they can. The choice. Meanwhile, I hope my screen is visible. We wanted to do a little bit of speed maths. Okay. All those of you who wish to drop, Yalini, if you wish to drop, you can drop off. Okay, we just do some speed math. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Then I'll leave. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. So we wanted to understand a few things. Okay. Rest of you want to learn? Okay, fine. First thing first, let's learn 2 by 2. Okay. Multiplication. 58 multiplied by 74. Right? You all know that. How about we have to do it in a single line? How do you do it in a single line? So what do we do for this? For double decker, this rule is this. Okay. What do you mean by the rule is this? First, this is your step 1, this is your step 2, this is your step 3. Step 1, we calculate these two. Okay, right? We calculate these two, 32. Then step 2 is we calculate these two. Okay, right? And add them. Crisscross. 7 into 8, 56 plus 20. Then we do this, multiply, 35. So from here we write 2, 3 is remaining, it goes over here. Okay. Rest 6 of you, do you guys want to learn or do you guys also want to go? Okay, fair enough. How about you 5 of you, Sri Ramna? So how do we do it in a single line? 8 into 4, 32. You write 2. In mind you have 3. Okay. 7 into 8, 56. 5 into 4, 56 plus 20, 76. And then 3 also you carried. So 79. That means 9. You are left with 7. Okay, 7 into 5, 35 plus 7, 42. Okay, shall we do one more?
Yes, sir.
Shall we do one more?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me two numbers.
64 to 87.
64 into 87. Okay, first we do 4 into 7, 28. 2 is carry forward. Okay, now we do crisscross. 8 into 4, 32. Then 7 into 6. Okay, 32 and 42. Okay, 7 into 6. 7 into 6 is how much? 42.
42.
And 8 into 4 is 32. 42, 32 is how much? 74. 42 and 32. 74. And from here you did 28. 2 was remaining. So 74, 76. 7 is remaining. Okay. Then you do this one. 48 plus 7. 48 plus 7 is how much? 48 plus 7 is how much? 55. Is this the correct one? 64 into 87. Right? Tell me two numbers. Anyone tell me two numbers? Tell me two numbers, guys. 97 and 64. 7 into 4, 28. 2 is remaining. Then 9 into 4, 36, 38, 38. And then 42, 38, 42. 80, 0, 8 remaining. 54, 64, 62. Is this the right one? Is this the right one, guys? Okay. So first we do this. This is the step 1. Then we do this. This is the step 2. And then we do this. This is the step 3. Anyone who did not get it? Are you getting it, Preeti?
Sir, can you repeat it once more, sir?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sir, 44 into 54, sir.
44 into 54. Okay. 4 into 4 is how much? 16. 1 remaining. Okay. Then 4 into 5 is how much?
20, sir.
Okay. And 20 plus 4 into 4. 16. 36. 1 was remaining. 37. 3 remaining now. This into this is how much?
So 20. 20 plus 1, 21.
How much was remaining? 3 was remaining. Right?
20, 23.
Calculate it.
Yes, sir.
Any more numbers, please? Each one of you will tell one number. Manushri, you will start with you. Two numbers, 2-digit numbers. We'll start with you, Manushri. Sorry, you can type it. Type it in the chat. No. 2-digit number. Two-digit numbers we know. Double decker. 2 numbers we want, and we want a double digit. Okay, 40. One more number. 44 into one more two-digit number. 55. Okay. So first we do this. Multiply these. I'll tell you again. First we do this. The mechanism, how does it work? When you multiply it is 20, right? When you multiply it is 20.
Yes, sir.
Then we do this. This is the step 2 and add these. Okay. 5 into 4, 20. 5 into 4, 20. That means 40. Then the last step is, which is 20. In writing, we will write only this digit. Then this 2 is carry forward. So 40 becomes 42. So 2 we write, 4 is the carry forward. 24. How much is this? 20. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 5 into 4, 20, 0, 2 remaining, 5 into 4, crisscross, 20, 20, 40, 40 plus 2, 42, 2. Any more numbers, please? Any more numbers, please?
65, 36, sir.
65, 36. Okay. 6 into 5, 30, 0, 3 remaining,
0.
66, 15, and 3, 54. Okay. Right? 23. Is it right? 65 and 36.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any more numbers, please? Sri Ramana, numbers from your side.
47,
And
54.
okay. 7 into 4, 28. 2 remaining, 4, 4, 16. Okay. 35, 35, 45, 51, 53, 3, 5. Is it correct? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How did we do this?
First we multiply 7 into 4.
Yeah. Then we wrote the single digit.
Yes, sir.
2 carry forward. Okay. Then what did we do? We did crisscross. We added this in our mind.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It was 53.
Yes, sir.
So we wrote 3. Then 5 is carry forward.
Yes, sir.
Then we multiplied these.
4 into 5.
Right. Or
Yes,
into
sir.
1 moment. Right. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. So did you guys understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Divakar, Preeti, Manushri, and Sri Ramna. Did you all 4 of you did understand this one? How to do 2 by 2?
Yes, sir.
Divakar.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sri Ramana,
Yes, sir.
please practice this 2 by 2 by yourself. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Only write the numbers 68, 36. Then only you have to do in this. Please do not write anywhere. No rough. 8 into 4, 8 into 6, 48, 8. 4 is in common. 6 into 6, 36 plus 4 is 40. And 8 into 3 is 24. 64, 6.
64, sir.
Right. Then 6 is remaining. And this is 18. 18 plus 6.
24, yes, sir.
So this is what it is. Okay. Please practice this. We'll do more of it.
Yes.
Okay. Not 2 by 2, 3 by 3. We'll do a little bit of Pythagoras. We'll do to understand the angles and all that also. Right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, all of you, for joining. We'll do it again. Okay. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. See you
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Yeah, buddy. Good night.